How's everybody doing? Third day of January, and it's been raining, not pouring, but raining here. And we we couldn't go hunting today because of the rain, and I just didn't want to get wet. I know there's a couple of die-hard hunters out there that uh, go out in the rain, and I know a couple of you do it. But these days, um, just for a while anyway, I'd rather not get wet. But I had planned on trying to get out and do some hunting because I need some short material. And I'm running low on short material, so when you run low on short material, you you just have to go hunting. So, but good morning to all of you, and I hope that your morning is starting out well. So, got my Star Wars. Oops, lost my microphone. I'm hoping this is working well. Got it working, and hope it stays working. There we go. Anyway, got my Star Wars shirt on that my kids and grandkids got me. Don't know whether you know it or not, but I'm a Star Wars fan from way back. You know, gibbets. Been finding a lot of gibbets. I showed you guys some gibbets that we found. Some I found, and I think getting around to it, found just as many on the surface. And here's one that she found. This is the biggest gibbet I've ever seen, but that's exactly what it is. It's a gibbets. Goes on a crock, and I don't know. It's amazing what they can make and sell, right? But anyway, the largest gibbets that we found. So I'm still going through this box, and so figured you guys would have fun looking at all this junk. Good morning. Hey, Martin, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So, world's largest gibbets. So, yeah, a lot of this surface stuff, a lot of it is what Getting Around to It finds, because she does more walking around the parks and looking for surface finds, and I do more of the beneath the surface. So, Happy New Year to you too, Martin. Appreciate you coming by to say hi. So we're just going to go through some stuff that I found. I found this, which is a memory stick adapter for something. Not sure exactly what. But let me get my glasses on here, and I can tell you what it is for. A Sony, and I can't read what's on the back, but anyway, some type of Sony memory stick adapter. So that'll go into the scrap. Picked this up, wondering what it might be. Hey, Tupac, Good morning. So, but you can see what it is pretty easily if you just look into my. Hey, Kenneth Bird. Good morning. How are you? Oh, thanks, Martin. But so we're just going to look at some junk. This is broken, so I've hung on to it until I showed it to everybody. I think getting around to it, found this too, and we've got lots of things. This isn't useful because it's broken. I don't know what we would use it for, so put that in the box for right now. Now this, I'm pretty sure I can toss this. This is a basic energy. We kept this to give us energy. The Pokemon card. This won't fit in my gibbets bottle. I'll have to get a bigger bottle for the gibbets to put this one in. But you heard that old saying, cost me an arm and a leg. Well, I found the arm, but didn't find the leg. So I think this might have been a Ken doll. I'm not sure. But give you a little wave there, a helping hand. More ammunition for the, it's getting full. This one, I've got another one that's full. Not sure what this is. It's not quite a ball. It's a bead of some sort. Probably a cord bead for some type of canopy. Found it out on the beach area. So somebody might like that. Oh, hey, this, I don't know what this is doing in there. See if it works. If it doesn't work, it goes in the scrap. Yeah, that's why it's in there. It doesn't. Oh, oh, there it is. Come on. Yeah, it's empty. Okay, one empty lighter goes in the scrap. Wow, I got a lot of it in here. More ammo. This box is just full of goodies. Good morning, Jamie. How you doing? Is it still raining there? I think you sent your rain over here. I got a bunch of it now. Oh, look, here got another pair of costume glasses. So, that make me look wiser? Keep the costume stuff because the costume stuff you can use. This something we found is this to me looks like a shower curtain ring. What it was doing out in the park, I don't know. But could possibly use it for something, right? Well, it goes in the box over there. That probably needs to go in the trash. Here's something that I'm going to trash. I thought about collecting these because there's so many different ones. But if you can see what that is, there's a, does it go that way? Yeah, it goes that way. But this is a whiskey bottle top for a decanter type thing. Um, I was going to collect them because there's so many, but then I thought, what do I want to collect whiskey tops for? I don't drink whiskey. So the collection would just be what I can find in the park because I'm not going to go out and buy bottles of whiskey to collect, right? So, yeah, that was a bead, Martin, I think. A bead of some kind. I don't know exactly what it would be for it, but that's going in the trash because even though it's a nice, looks like oak under there, I think it's an oak whiskey because they use a lot of oak to make whiskey, so. Well, I didn't get any whiskey, just the top. So, this box has a lot of little goodies in it. Little ball, one of those squishy balls. I don't know whether this one is. Hey, Gregory Freeman, I thought you was going to be busy, friend. Nice to see you. At least you came in to say hi. So that goes in the toy box. There's another ball. Suction cup ball. One of those you throw up against a whiteboard or something. Like a dart game. So somebody might want that. I'll put that in the box to give away. I'm going to try and do one of these things when it's a better Saturday. They've got these things go on where you put a bunch of stuff in the trunk of your car and take it over to a place and people just go through it and take what they want. And you can get rid of a lot of stuff that way. Well, there's something I think I'll keep. This that's a whistle. Ooh, that's a high-pitched one. But I can safely do that right now because any germs that have gotten on these things are long dead or only mine, so only what's in my house. So. I kept this little thing, you know, the things you get in the gumball machines. Found that out there. I thought, well, maybe I'll put something really nice in that and do a surprise giveaway one day. So I'm going to keep that. There's another gibbets. I found another gibbets in here. Where'd it go? There it is. When getting around to it, found a turtle gibbets. That'll go in the gibbets. I don't know what that is. It looks like there's something there to seal it. It's, you peel off this seal and there's something in there like, I don't think it's makeup. I think it's some kind of wax maybe. I don't know, but it's sealed. And so I kept it to see what it is. It's a surface find. So little miniature mug. Did you see that story on the? There's like these people grabbing these Stanley cups, the tumbler things, because there was a lady that her car caught on fire, and so she went back to it after the car was put out. Her cup was still in the cup holder in the console, and she pulled the cup out and it still had ice in it after 2 days. So this video stating that fact went viral, I guess. And Stanley, which this is a Stanley cup. This is a Stanley thermos that I have here. And I like Stanley. They've replaced my top once, and they're going to do it again because it broke again. So, but I've had it for a long time, but they have a lifetime guarantee on their things. But anyway, the mug, then people saw that. Stanley notifies that the lady that they're going to give her a bunch of cups because, hey, field guy, I just saw you. I just saw one of your videos. I think it was you, field guy. I was watching a lot this morning. Changed your name. Anyway, okay, look here, field guy. I'm going to give you a wrench. Be mindful of it, okay? I want everybody to be able to see everybody's hey, freaking awesome. Nice. Look at you guys come in here just to watch me go through junk. You guys are awesome. All of you. So, anyway, back to this story. I'll try to finish it. Stanley says, we're going to buy you a new car. So because of this video, this cup that survived the fire and it had ice in it still, people were swarming the stores to get this cup, this mug. So, tumbler, like this. And the guy that was Joe Talk, I was watching Joe Talk, and he says, would you go after a mug like that after seeing this video? Hey, Greg. Hey, Diver. My chat went off for a second, and I missed seeing you come in. Hey, Diver. Greg, how are you this morning? Good to see you. Hope it's a little warmer today than it was yesterday. So, anyway, that's the Tumblr story today. Probably keep that in the miniature stuff there. So maybe somebody will get enough of that. I know we've got a lot. There's a couple of things that I don't understand finding in the park. Let's see if I can see what caliber this is. Now, this was in the park. This is a high-powered round. Not sure exactly. I have to get my, where is my, they're sitting around here someplace. Where's my loop? Here we go, loop. Where is it? right here. Had it not too many days ago. Huh. Well, I can't find my loop right now. That's terrible. I can't see the. Maybe I can see it this way. No, I'm not going to focus good enough to see the caliber. I do need a loop. Come on, focus, focus, focus. No, not going to be able to see the caliber. Anyway, high-powered round in the park. I'm hoping it was carried in by a kid. Maybe he found it someplace or she found it someplace and carried it into the park. But I found that, well, I just found that 40 caliber, a week ago or two. I guess 2 weeks ago I found that 40 caliber in the park. Freshly fired too. But then I know things like this, kids take off their lamps at home and stuff. This is the top to a lampshade type thing. And nice decorative part. Certainly is difficult to take name changes into consideration too, because people change their name, then they come in and I think they're new. But, this was a lake find. I found this at the shore of the lake in the sand, and it's a medical tent. So if I ever need medical service, I got it here. Yep. Right there it says. Yep. Rescue ambulance. Rescue ambulance. That's not an ambulance though. I guess it's the tent where the ambulance goes. So anyway, I'm just going to continue to keep showing you junk that I found. I picked these things up. You've got to be careful of these things because I picked up one that was a little bit bigger than this. This is M&M's Mini, and I'm pretty sure if I open that, I'm not going to smell anything, but yeah, it's just a candy thing. But I opened one the other day, and I think some of you saw that I opened it, and it had an aroma. So, but they make good coin holders. You know, you can put that in your pocket, and if you're just walking along, it fits in your pocket pretty well. It's not too big. And if you find like the little parking lot finds that I find, put that stuff in there so it's not jingling around in your pocket. So these, if you find these, they make really good goodies carriers. Oh, this was cool. I kept this because I wanted to go out and try it out. I used to use one of these things. And I don't know when you guys saw my live when I found it, but this is a slingshot. And it's pretty well made for being made out of junk. There's a nice piece of leather, and it's actually a piece of leather. It's not pleather. I think maybe, no, it might be pleather. Yeah, I think it's pleather. Looks like suede though. Looks like real leather. Really a good piece of pleather or a piece of real leather. And it's just junk cords and just pieces of junk cord. But this is exactly like the sling that took down Goliath. So you got the slingshot. Some kid did a pretty good job of taking scraps and making a slingshot that would actually work, because I used to use one of these as a kid. We used to make them along with the slingshots with the yoke of a tree and rubber inner tube and a piece of leather. And T-Rep, howdy, rawr, T-Rep. Oh, I got a bunch of little junk down in here. There's another. Now this, pretty sure was a blank. These, when you find them like this, that they're crimped like this, a lot of times these are movie blanks. So if they've shot a movie or something, you'll find these type shells, and they're actually movie blanks. So people who shoot movies want a real gunshot, that's what they get. I was pretty lucky to find those. I think I got a couple of those in here. Like these, that's a button. A nice metal button. These aren't as old as the buttons you find back on the East Coast, the 1700s, 1600s. This looks like an older type button. When I was in the park and in the same area, I found a couple of high base old shotgun shells. These are, when you find old shotgun shells, I'm pretty sure you guys all know, anybody that detects, know if there's no shell on it, the plastic doesn't eat away, it doesn't break away and eat away. Even if it broke off, you'd know. These are from pre-1955. It was about 1955, 56, they started making plastic shotgun shells. Still had paper, but for a couple of years. But the paper deteriorates, and the shotgun shell just leaves the shell. I was lucky enough to get the whole shell. Usually you just get the head stamp, because you only get this part a lot of times. A lot of low base. Very seldom do you get high base. So got got a nice high base. So my shell collection is getting up there. So what else we got in here? I've never had a banana drink, but this is a banana drink top of some kind of drink. Put that over there. Somebody might like it. Oh, another helping hand. I found this at a baseball diamond. Off one of those bigger type. I think it was a kind of looked it up, and it's off of like a GI Joe soldier. So, hey, Dragon Silverkeeper, how are you, friend? Hang on just a second. Let me give you a wrench. I know you know a lot of these people, probably most of these people. There you go. Nice to see you, Dragon. So, some kid might need that for their action figure doll. I'll throw it in the box. There's a piece of jewelry I found. Bracelet. All skulls. Those are pretty nice little beads. All molded though. They're not hand carved. They're all the same. So it's not a hand carved piece. Oh yeah, I could do that. So that goes, I don't know what that's doing in the box here. More ammo. I'm going to find that Nerf gun. I'm going to find that Nerf gun because look at that. It's almost full. I got lots of ammunition here. See if I can get it. You can shake these around and they kind of straighten out a little bit and go, and you can get more in. You have to get that hand back out and take that advice. Good advice machine. I never even thought about that. I could put little treasures in it. I got a little bottle here, just shiny stuff. Beads and I think there's a couple of buttons in there and some little chunks of metal, little pieces like the rings off of, you can see one right there, kind of a key ring type thing. Rings off jewelry. I put them in little bottles like this so that I can go through it and see if there's anything I need to fix something, because I like to take the broken stuff, the jewelry and stuff. Hit that thumbs up. If you haven't done that, hit that. So, oh, here's another tin. I like to keep the tins. I don't know if I open this. I don't think I've opened it yet. See if I can open it. But they that one tin of salve that I found, the beeswax salve, that had not been used, so didn't need to fear that one. And this one felt heavy. Come on. And I can't get it open. Let's. Wow. I don't know how you get it open. It's not a twist top. Oh yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is a twist top. No, it's not opening, it's just twisting. Well, I can't get it open. But it feels full. I don't know whether anybody used it. It's Vaseline, but I like to keep the tins. Little tins are, I don't know, just a little more interesting than whiskey tops, I guess. Well, I'm going to give it a shot. Machine, I'll definitely give that a shot. You guys have a lot of good ideas. Getting around to it's my idea person, my go-to person. I probably should have left this in the park, but it's, I don't know, it's a painted rock, so I picked it up and probably should have left it there. Thanks, T-Rat. Well, there's a little something. I think that might be a piece out of a vape. You know, some of these vapes get pretty complicated, but I think that's a stem out of a vape. Oh, here we go. Got one that works. Another got to go in my collection of carabiners. Find a lot of these carabiners people leave out there. Let's see, this one I don't think I can fix. Nope, the spring is broken out of it, so that just goes in scrap. Can't fix it. I guess this is from a vape. Little gas canister. So that one's been used. It goes in scrap. And this is an adjustment foot, and at the time I thought I could use that similar to what you were talking about with the hand, is use this for stand for taking pictures. So that's something that I think I had an idea for a photo prop. It's an adjustable foot out of canopy, I think, or maybe a chair. So I have a ball collection, everything from a basketball, a soccer ball, tennis balls, baseballs, bouncy balls. Got lots of balls to give away. Oop. I found this one with this one, but so they were broken. This one was broken. Don't think I can use that one for anything. And it's plastic, so toss that one. Got a wheel off a big wheel. Don't have the big wheel. Oh, that's supposed to be in a treasure chest. Even if it's plastic, when I find coins. That's supposed to be in the treasure chest. I think this might go with this. No. I think it goes in that. This is a shooter. And this, I think, goes in here. And then you squeeze that. Oh, yep, that's what it was. Did I get you? Okay. So I think I found a couple of discs for that. Pick that up in case we need another satellite dish. That'll go in the trash now. Anybody know what this is? Any guesses? One of you's got to know what that is. Man, there's so much junk in here. Oh, this is going to go with my keychains. This is a pencil thing, I think, like for a pen or a pencil. Goes on, holds something that, like that. So you've got, nope, not soapstone, not an eraser. Let's see if you can see the grain a little bit better. It's wood. But this is kind of cool. You just stick your pen or pencil in this thing here and hang it on your belt or on your shirt. And then it's handy. So, and then you can just pull it out of there once you don't need it anymore. Hey, Talka, how's it going? It's nothing that impressive. It's just a Jenga block. Just a block you play Jenga with. So, but that's pretty cool. Salutations to you too, Talka. I think this is a handle off of ice chest type thing. So it kind of has the grooves, slides up and down, and you just pull the handle up, and then it slides back down into the slot. So I thought I could use that, but I think I'm just going to throw it away because it's just taking up space right now. Hey, what's that doing in there? Oh my goodness. I lost a sticker in my box. Now this goes in my tackle box, and I don't know why I haven't put it there yet. It's not a full roll, but a bunch of new line. I always use new line in my tackle box. Thanks, Gregory. Everybody hit the thumbs up before you leave if you have to leave. So anyway, that saved me $1. I got a reel of line. Oh, there's another keyring, carabiner type keyring that I got. That needs to go. It's a working carabiner. Yep, another coin. Plastic, but still a shiny, fun to find. Yeah, that's another fishing bobber to go in the fishing gear. Well, there's half an orca. Oop. Half an orca. I thought I could do something with that. You know, in a photo situation, just take a picture of the orca jumping out of the water or something. I don't know. Hey, William E. Nice to see you there, brother. Well, I know how that moving is. It takes a long time, especially if you want to do it right, and if you've got the time and you can spend the time putting things together right, so you don't have to continue doing it when you actually move in. Putting everything where it belongs. After years, it gets to where things don't go where they belong anymore. They need to be redone all the time. So, hang on to that maybe. I don't know. more balls for the ball bottle. Now these are dangerous items that I get out of the park. These are, I take them just because, you know, I find them, but these, you can tell what they are. So I call those dangerous items. And I hang on to them just to know, like these, I hang on to these just to keep them from somebody else. But, you know, the young kids don't need to have those things in the parks. Another whistle. Oh, let's see. I found this in the park, and I don't know what it was doing in the park. It was found some brass handles for Chester drawers and things like that. I found those in the park in the wood chips that they just dumped. Um, they cleared out an area and dumped a whole bunch of fresh wood chips. So one thing that got crunched up in the wood chips was an old dresser, and so there was a bunch of parts. But this was buried out in the park, and it's a cabinet lock. And you see that all right? Put it over here. It's a cabinet lock, and I just wonder, what are these things doing out there in the park? But it's an old brass. So that's got to go, and I got to get that spring out of it. And but if I take the spring out, then it comes apart. And then because it was spring loaded actually, not bad. Lucky James, how's it going? So anyway, I'm just wondering why things like this are buried 6 inches deep in the park, you know. And that goes to my brass. It should, and let's see, another whistle. Well, that one doesn't work. Garbage, trash. There's a neat zipper pull, Swiss gear. Thought I threw this away. This is a cartridge for one of those Polaroid type cameras for kids. I thought I threw it away, but I'm going to throw it away now. Well, there's a nice little carabiner type keychain, and yeah, it still works. So that'll go on the carabiners. That thing's growing There's another key ring that I will put in that category too. So should probably just junk all this stuff, but who knows? I might be able to make something out of it. I don't know. And this we found at the lake. So it was around water, but this is one of those floaty things, weighted on one end, floats on the other, so that you can throw it in the water and kids can dive down and grab them. So I've got a pool, so I kept that for that. There's a whistle. Another one. Put the toy box. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff in here. Little piece of chain that I found. Got a little hook on it. I might go with the keychains. Let's put that with the keychains right now. So, yeah, lots of little junk in here. And I thought I threw that away too. It was a little dinosaur that wished it could. Oh no, I'll throw it away later. There we go. And there's that little bell. I don't think I'll be able to fix that, so I'm going to put that in the scrap. That's the bell I showed yesterday. Yeah. Another. No, I think I can fix this one. Let me see if I can. You guys have been hanging out with me for an hour here. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. The way you fix these, see there's a little spring right there. Can you see that? If you pull this part out this way and then take your pliers and push that spring down and then pull it back around in there like so. Oops, I didn't get it. So you gotta squeeze that spring down inside. Nope, I didn't get it. Might not be able to. Nope. Wrong kind of pliers, I think. I got the round jeweler's pliers here. Come on. I can usually do this pretty easy if the spring is there. There, I got it. There, I did get it. So you can make them work again. They're not real expensive, but there. It's just a little bitty piece of spring steel that holds that together. So we'll put that. With the rest. So we're getting quite a little keychain thing here. This was an odd thing that I found. It's got like somebody else was collecting zipper pulls and cord clamps because they had a little piece of cord and tied all these things together. And I kept this because I thought I could do something with it, make a little turntable out of it. So if I just put two pieces together on top of it and bolt them together through this is a what do you call it? One of those things you fiddle with, a fidget, not a gibbets, a fidget. So comes out of a fidget, and so I thought that's already set up. I just need a little bolt and two little platforms to make a little turntable on. So that's the reason I kept that. Another gibbets down in there. That'll go in the gibbets jar. I probably shouldn't have picked this up, but I did. So this is a little toothbrush for cleaning between your partials. I'm trying to think of the word. But anyways, that goes in the trash. Blancas, sorry I didn't see you come in, buddy. There you are. Like I said, my chat goes away. I get busy digging through this stuff. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. This is a bar off a uniform of some kind. I think this is a pin bar off of a military uniform. Could be for where the captain's bars are one, right? And 2 bars is a lieutenant. So I think, or is it the other way around? Lieutenant is 1, and I don't know. Anybody military can tell me that? But I know that's a military bar. I thought that was pretty cool when I found it. There's another. Do my repair work while I'm talking to y'all. Something I should have sat down and done, but this has given me the opportunity to do some of this stuff and trash some of this stuff so that I can make room for more treasure trash. Gotta have more. Oh, you're gonna go in there? Come on. Some of them were stubborn. But I think, I think I have the wrong pair of pliers because these jeweler pliers just don't have the flat edge to hold it down. Well, I pull it back. I got it. Nope, didn't get it. Popped back out. This one might not stay in. Most of the time these are real easy if you got the right pliers. Come on. I think that I got the spring coming out now instead of going in where it belongs. No, I don't think I can get this with these pliers. Well, fiddle around with this thing. Well, I just don't think I'm going to get it with these pliers. They slip off too easily. Yeah, these pliers aren't the right pliers. I got to get a different pair of needle nose. I'll set those aside and fix them later. What else here? It's this junk. Oh, this was funny. This was funny. Another magnet. I know what this is, but what does it remind you of? What does it look like? Just look at it kind of objectively. You still coming in March? T-Rep? Yep, you saw exactly what it is, but take a look at it. What does it look like? Not a USB port. Because this is a USB port, and I think this part had the part where goes into the cigarette lighter here. But just look at it kind of like artistically. What does it look like? Artistically or autistically, like I look at it? Oh, sorry, T-Rep. I was looking forward to that. So anybody see anything different here? We all know it's a USB port, but let me so take another look. Anybody have an idea what it resembles? What it, I mean, can you see what it might resemble? And I knew what it was when I found it, USB port, but I did a thing like, what is this? Does anybody know what this is? A game, and uh, I did get a lot of people knowing that it was a USB port, but any anybody anybody at all? Not even a laugh? Okay. I did a what is it here too. Yeah, it is Mr. Peanut. It's just the USB port looks like Mr. Peanut. See? And I only keep that because that's just to me too funny. But I guess nobody else thinks it's funny. Anyway, I see things that other people don't. It's like looking in the clouds. You know, it's like looking in the clouds. To me, looking at things and seeing what they are and what they might be and what they could be. I was thinking that I know it was a lock off of a cabinet, but also thought it could have been a hammer out of a gun. And there's another thing that I found. Some people will know what that is. Some people won't. I'll put it up there just in case you know what it is. Comes in a tube. Oh, there's another small caliber shell that I found in the park. I thought for sure that this was going to make me money when I saw it in the ground. But nope. And I thought that was, boy, oh boy. I just saw that in the ground. But what I think it is a piece of like toy brass knuckles. But that goes in the trash. Oh, more of those, more of those. Wow, I got a lot of junk in here that I found that another key ring. I posted a key ring this morning that I found that was like that, only it wasn't shiny. But these things, they really make you think that they're rings when you find them, because they sound like they could be a ring. Then they look like they could be a ring, and then you find out they're not. So it's like, boom. So like a doll fork. Does that go? Is that the same size? I think that might be the same size. I think that might work in that too. I think this one might have come with this one. Yeah. Does it work? No. The other one works. This one doesn't. Well, yeah, it works. This is more the frisbee type thing for the shooter. So it'll fly further than the little disc because it's a frisbee. So that I should put that in a little bag. Some kid might want that. It's just a little party favor thing. But let's see what else I got in here interesting. What's that doing in there? I kept a whole aluminum cap. At first, I thought this guy was headless. That goes in my other collection of things. I don't know what it's doing in this box. But he's not headless. You see his little face in there. He just looked headless. No, William. No, I don't want your treasure trash. I I got enough of my own. I got to get rid of. But I do have a lot of treasure trash, don't I? Let's see. There's so much treasure trash in here. Here's another one of these that I might. No, not able to fix it. The spring is out of it, completely. So that goes in the scrap. See, this is something I found in that park too. When I found this buried like 6 inches deep in the park, I found this in the wood chips that they just dumped. They took out a water containment, one of those water stations where the water goes through and kind of gets the scrap out of the water. Well, thanks, Tupac. I appreciate that. I'm going to be off here in about 8 minutes, 7 minutes. So I really appreciate you coming in and being here, all of you. You guys are awesome. But this is a piece off a Chester drawer or a Davenport. Davenport is a couch. No, Chester drawer or what do they call it? I can't think of it. So I kept it because it was brass. And I found these. I think I showed these before. I don't know whether y'all got so many of these cookie cutter things picked up for the kids. I think somebody didn't want these on their boots, or they had brand new boots and kids' boots, I think, and they just lost one, and then about 30 feet away they lost the other one. But I got both of them, so they're boot tips, and should probably just put those in the scrap because I don't think I'll do anything with them. I don't wear cowboy boots, but they were decorative cowboy boot tips. And I found them both. That was kind of an awesome find, actually, because usually you find one, not the other. I don't watch people play games because then I get interested in playing games. See, what did I tell you about those hoodie laces? I think this might be a shoelace. I think somebody took their shoelaces out. I don't know, that looks like more of a shoelace than this is a hoodie lace. Found another one of those shooters, but I didn't find the ammunition for this one. So that one will probably just go in the trash. Still don't think. Yeah, that's not going to fit in it. Yeah, that'll go in the trash because couldn't find any ammo for it. Find a lot of stuff like this, clothing off of dolls and action figures. Oop. Oh, there's my legless dinosaur. It's going in the trash right now. Looks like a sea monster. But legless. But some kid might look through my box of stuff and think, oh, I'm missing that. I don't know. It'll go in the box to give away, and if nobody takes them, then they'll be thrown away. So just a few more minutes. Colored pencil, I like finding useful things. Now this I've been looking for. What to get in here? How to get in here? Anybody guess what that is? Any guesses? Hey, Dimebag, how you doing? Made a comment on one of your shorts about your puppy. Is that a new one or an old one? Is that the new puppy, the little poodle? That was a new short? So any guesses? I showed a brand new one that I found, only it was for the smaller crew. This is an old one. This is very old. No guesses? Take a real good look. A little closer. Fleur de lis. Yep. Okay, no guesses. It's a Boy Scout neckerchief slide that's all messed up. So that's really old. So that was down in the ground. Okay, you guys. Hey, you guys are tops. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up before you leave if you can. I'll be leaving here in a second. I got more stuff to go through tomorrow if it's raining. So I still have a lot of stuff in this box that I got to go through. So yeah, it was pretty beat up, hit by a lawnmower and buried deep. So messed up, but it's fun to find out what they are, right? To look and say, oh, finally realize, get that epiphany and say, oh, I know what that is. At first it just looks junk, but it's good junk. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you all for being here and spending time with me. I appreciate it so much. We're on our way to the 4,000 now, and you guys are really cool to be here. So peace, Later, Gators. Stay well, hunt well. Come back and see me in my next misadventure. And let's hunt.